Okay, so today, hot topic, right? What do I do, or why is my Google Ads campaign overspending on particular days my budget? People panic and they don't know what the hell is going on or how Google actually works. So I'm going to kind of walk you guys through exactly why you can overspend on certain days and underspend on other days. Okay, but the most important takeaway from this video is going to be whatever your daily budget set at, right? So you have your budget here. This is per day. Okay, whatever that's set at, it's never going to go over the monthly limit, and that's 30.4. So it's 125 times 30.4 is how many days are in a month. So that's what you're never going to go over. Even if you might spend up to 30% more on a given day for your daily budget. So this guy might spend, if it's $100 a day, he might spend 130, okay, on one day, but the next day he might not. But the average is going to be what his daily budget is times 30.4, and that will never go over that. So you don't need to panic on, if your budget is overspending and start messing with things, okay? It's totally normal. All right, so let's go right to Google's own mouth, and I'll show you exactly, why they do this and the purpose of it. All right, so we're directly inside Google's help article, and as you can see, why daily costs might exceed your average daily budget, and it's going to explain that to us very quickly. So before I go into this, I'm going to give you my experience running an agency, running thousands of accounts, and what I've seen. All right, I've seen the daily budget double. It normally doesn't always double, but it can double. I've never seen it go more than double. I have usually seen it most commonly go about 30 to 40% over what the actual spend is. So if my spend for the client set at a $100 a day budget, I've seen it go 130, 140. Okay. I've only seen it double, a handful of times. It usually doesn't do that, but Google's saying that can happen. So keep that in mind when you're running your campaigns. But guys, there's no reason to panic because the average across the 30 days of running your campaign or whatever your ad schedule is, right, of days you're running, you're not going to spend more than what your daily equals out to in a monthly amount. Okay, so you're going to be fine. So if you're spending $100 a day, 7 days a week, you're never going to spend more than 3,000 point, what's it, 30.4 times your average daily budget, so about $3,004. Okay, or $40, whatever that is. I'm terrible at math. So you're not going to. The point is, don't panic. You're not going to spend more. So let's go into the help article and it says it right here, right? Why they do it. So Google will optimize your campaign spend for days of the month when you're more likely to get clicks and conversions. This is especially true, guys, when you're running some kind of TCPA or max conversions or smart bidding, anything like that. Like when search traffic is higher or when we predict higher ROI for your ads. This means that on some days you might not reach your average daily budget. Right? So if I'm set at $100 a day, there's be days where if I'm running a TCPA, I might spend $60. And that's totally normal. Okay. I see people panicking all the time about that in Google Ad School. That they're not spending their full budget or, whatever. There's a couple ways around that, but you got to go to Google Ad School and go through our course, learn how to fix that. So where was I? This means that on some days you might not reach your average daily budget, and on others you might exceed it. And it's telling you here, your daily spending limit can go 2 times the average daily budget on any particular day. Your monthly spending limit, which is 30.4 times your average daily, right? So that's, 30 days, 30.4 days technically in a month, any particular month. So your average is going to be fine. So there's nothing to panic about. It's totally normal. Don't freak out. Okay. If you have questions about your campaign exceeding your daily budget or not exceeding it, right? Maybe it's like way the fuck underperforming. Like you have $150 a day set and you're spending $40 a day. That happens very commonly. There's a lot of reasons why it happens. Drop a comment below this video and I will answer it for you.